Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to show you some options how to mount the 360 camera on your motorcycle. This is one of my test ride motorcycles. This is the one that I've been using, and every motorcycle is different. I'm going to show you some supports. The first one will be fixed support for your personal motorcycle. The other ones are more flexible and allow me to mount in any kind of motorcycle the Insta360. I do have the Insta360 One X2, which is here, a selfie stick, the Insta360 selfie stick, and like I said, the first clamp or the first support I'm going to talk to you, it's this one, which is the ram mount, which is a fixed one. It's this is the kind of support that you put on your motorcycle and you don't take it anymore, which is simple. You can put it here on the handlebar near the controls, here in the center. In this motorcycle you can put here on top of the blinker. If we go to the side of the motorcycle, you can put on the fairings here on this position, or here on the fender you can put it down there. And as you can see, it uses the screws of the motorcycle to attach it in place, and once you put this on place, then you can attach the selfie stick here and the camera on the end. The other solutions that I have, the first one, it's this clamp, very simple clamp with a short adjustable, I don't know how this is called. This is also a simulation of the ram mount, but this one is cheap one from China. I have this clamp and I have this wire, which to make sure that everything is tight, I always use the wire to make the clamp stay in place. Then I have another one, it's exactly the same clamp, but I have another adjustment which it's a little bit longer, and it helps me a lot with some angles that one it's impossible to do, very easy to use. And finally another clamp, yes, a lot of clamps, and this one, as you can see, it's much smaller than the first one, and it will help me to use in tighter places with the camera. It does the same thing, but it's a smaller size. Let's suppose you want to film yourself from the front, which is basic and one of the most interesting views. So basically you can attach the clamp to the handlebar, attach the selfie stick to this hand, and on that end, of course, there's the 360 cam, and you can use it like this to record yourself. That's one solution. Another solution, in this motorcycle, this is specifically, you can use the frame. So attach here, attach a selfie stick here, and you can record from this position also. It's a solution. If the motorcycle had a crash bar, it would be easier. So it's, like I said, it's gonna depend on the kind of motorcycle that you have. If you want to shoot the tires, the suspension, there is a simple solution also. I need to put this shorter. You can attach it here to the handlebar, attach the selfie stick, then you have the camera on the end, and you can record like this. Make sure you catch everything, which in the 360 camera it's very easy because the 360 camera captures everything. So this is one option. Another option, if you put on the handlebar on this motorcycle, okay, I can put here on the handlebar, then pass it here inside between the fairings and everything, and record like this. You just have to pay attention to twist the handlebar to the left and to the right to see if you are able to do the maneuvers without interfering with the camera. If you just want to record yourself riding, you can use either this clamp without the selfie stick here, or you can put it here on the blinkers, and again a little bit away from you. It gives you better perspective. So this is simple solutions that this clamp with this short adjustment thing, I don't know it's called, helps you a lot. If you want more adjustments, you can use the bigger one, which I showed you before. Like I said, if you want a tight place where the other clamps don't work, you can use the small clamp, attach it here, and you can work like this, and you can record the suspension and the tires. That's one of the options. The other option, of course, it's using the traditional clamp. I call this traditional because it's the one that I use the most. Attach it here to the handle, to the place where the pillion puts his hands. Attach it to the end, and then make sure you have it on this position, and you can record everything that's happening in the rear of your motorcycle, which is one of the solutions that I use. If we want a side view, it's just simple. Extend the selfie stick as far as you can. Attach this hand here. Okay. On this motorcycle, you can use the foot pegs for the pillion as a support, and attach this one here on this side. On the other side, you just use a rope, and you have a side view of you riding the motorcycle. Very easy, very practical, and like I said, it's gonna depend on the kind of motorcycle that you have. Finally, if you want a rear view on this motorcycle, very simple. This is how I recorded the test ride of this motorcycle. I use this hole here, just put this in place, and as you can see, it's sturdy, it's fixed, it doesn't move anywhere, and attach the camera, and you can record the rear view, you can record the tires, and you can record the street behind you. One option. The other option, of course, it's exactly the same as recording the suspensions. Use the clamp here, the selfie stick here, and make sure everything is secure, okay? And you can go and ride like this. The last thing I'm going to show you, it's how to record without using any of those accessories, and that is going to depend on the kind of motorcycle that you are riding. I'd only advise using these techniques if you are riding like a scooter or a motorcycle with DCT, with automatic, which you can have your hand free. Which basically, if you want to record yourself from the front, you just do something like this, and you can record yourself from the front. You can lower it a little bit to record the road and the tires. If you want to record the suspension, you can just do something like this. Always remember, we are riding a scooter or an automatic motorcycle, so this hand is always free, most of the time. If you want to record a side view, okay, look at this simple solution. Full extended, underneath your ass a little bit, and you have a side view to record. Very simple. So you want to record the back, okay, it's simple also. Same thing, a little bit, make a little bit pressure on the seat with your ass, and you have a back view to record. So there is always a solution. Some of them more easier. This one it is just I just only recommend again scooters or automatic motorcycles, because with the gears you need always to change gear and everything, so the hand needs to be occupied, and that's why I don't recommend very much to use this option, and I do use all the other clamps. Another important thing, if you use the clamps, always try to have two points where it touches the motorcycle. Basically, if you have a clamp here, try to find another place on the motorcycle where you can pass a string or something to make it more tight and doesn't wiggle too much, so the image is with better quality. Like I said, it's gonna depend on the motorcycle that you have. Not all these solutions work on other motorcycles, but most of them, if you have this jaw clamp and all these accessories, it's a really good thing to you. Having said this, guys, don't forget partnership with CarTrack, which is the GPS locator for your motorcycle. It only works in Portugal, but it works and it's good. We have the link down in the description. If someone sells your motorcycle, it's more easier to find it. Having said this, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, follow my other networks, and I really hope I can see you. Oh, I tried! In the next one.